Now, someone else who's supporting the cause, Caitlin, how are you?
Good morning.
What we eat can help us prevent cancer, our lifestyle changes?
Yes, it can help you lower your risk.
Wow.
So today we're using cancer-fighting foods in the kitchen. So we've got chocolate, which
Really?
you wouldn't normally think.
No.
But scientists have tried really hard to prove that it isn't, that it is actually bad for you, but it isn't.
Yeah.
The dark chocolate, of course.
Right.
And berries, which are really high in antioxidants.
I've cooked with berries earlier, and I can't wait to see how the two marriages and forms this amazing mousse that we have over here.
So this is, I call this my magic chocolate mousse, because all it consists of is chocolate and water.
No. How did you get it moussey?
I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Okay, so all you do is you combine your chocolate. So I've used a dark chocolate at 80% with the dark cocoa solids in it.
And you've spent a lot of time cutting them into pieces because they're really small.
No, that's our food stylist. I have a life. So we can put this on heat, medium-low heat.
Right.
And then you're just going to stir it until it's nice and melted. And now most people will say, or have at some point in your life have told you that chocolate and water don't mix. They're like water and oil. But in this case, they do mix.
Okay.
Because chocolate is, you know, it's an emulsion. So when you're adding your water, it's just going to melt and it's going to form an emulsion in there.
It's actually melting right now.
Yeah, it melts really, really quickly.
Okay.
So the important thing here is to stir all the time.
Yeah, I can see. Okay.
So you need to stir it all the time. And then what we're going to do is once it's nice and smooth, it's going to look like this. You need to keep stirring that.
I will keep stirring, I promise.
And then we're going to whip it now to incorporate the air, which is the moussey part of it, obviously.
That looks incredible, Caitlin. You're really impressing me. Caitlin's recipes are always really simple, and today, you heard it, we're changing our lifestyle a little bit because in our kitchen, we're cooking with cancer-fighting foods as we're creating awareness for World Cancer Day.
And obviously this mousse, it doesn't have cream in it, doesn't have added sugar, so it's lower in fat than your normal chocolate mousse. So it's good for you.
So you've just melted it and then you've put it on ice water.
On ice, I've sprinkled a little bit of salt in here. Salt actually makes ice colder, if that's possible.
Really?
Yeah, it helps keep the ice frozen for longer. And then you're just going to whip it over the ice. And as you're whipping the air into it, the chocolate is setting. So it's incorporating the bubbles into the chocolate, and that's what's going to give you your moussey texture.
I'm going to turn this down a little bit.
You can turn it off, actually.
Okay, here we go.
Just make sure when you're melting that it doesn't boil. You don't want it to boil, because then your chocolate's going to split.
Well, it's melted already.
So how easy is this, right?
This is very easy. So how long do you do that for?
You're just going to see it's going to get nice and thick. It's already getting thick. You can see the consistency is changing. And if you refrigerate it slightly, it will also help.
Okay.
And of course, you can add any flavor that you want. You can add, instead of the water, you can use fruit juice.
Okay.
You can add some liqueur if you want. You can add some flavorings, peppermint, vanilla, whatever you want.
This is very, very clever. Caitlin, I'm really impressed. Our keyword for this morning is chocolate. Chocolate to 33728. You get a link to the ingredients. They're so simple, I can just tell you what they are.
Yeah, you can, actually. Chocolate.
It's water and chocolate.
And some frozen berries.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
But that's for decoration, right?
Yeah, and the cancer-fighting properties.
Of course.
So we're almost there. And then you'll see it becomes the texture of whipped cream. And then you just spoon it into glasses.
Do I have to taste this to see if it's really chocolate?
Of course, you have to. I'm not quite sure that chocolate was okay.
They're amazing. I can do this for a living. Oh, wait, I do this for a living.
I'm going to multitask here, but I'm going to decorate these with some frozen berries.
I'll help you.
How beautiful are the frozen berries? They kind of
So you just decorate,
yeah.
you just decorate them on the top.
Yep.
Chocolate is our keyword, chocolate to 33728, and you can get a link to this beautiful, very easy, life-changing, altering recipe.
So you'll see it's nice and thick now.
How many berries should I put on?
As many as you want.
Okay, well, we're gonna go all out. I'll put them on the 1/2.
So this is kind of the consistency that you're looking for. You can actually whip it a bit more if you want, but you can pour it into glasses, pop it in the fridge, and it sets in minutes.
It's amazing,
so
really.
Chocolate mousse in 5 minutes.
And it's healthy.
2 ingredients, and it's healthy.
Dark chocolate, a bit of water.
What more do you want in life?
And some berries. Caitlin, this is incredible. Thank you for showing us how to change our lifestyle just a little bit to make sure that we can also create some awareness. Chocolate to 33728, and that's how you create your moves. Thank you, thank you.
Only a pleasure.
Well, you heard it. Early detection is one of the things that we're preaching on the show today. But more of World Cancer Day after the break. We'll be back on your Feel Good Breakfast show after this.